What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Carrasco Ranch. My name is Robert, if this is your first time tuning in. So what we're going to talk about today is what is it like owning hot tubs. So if you have a man cave, if you have Airbnbs, if you have a home and you want to put a hot tub on there, I'm going to break down what it takes to basically run a hot tub. We have 3 here at our Geodomes. I'll link down below what I'm talking about in case you don't know what I'm talking about. These are my Airbnbs. But I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, they're a lot of work, which you may have already heard. But I'm gonna tell you just how much work they are and what does it take to run them. I'll give you a little bit of the cost as well. Without further ado, guys, we'll get into it. Real quickly, before I forget, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on the video. That lets YouTube know, hey, this is a good video, hey, it was informational, and it helps my channel out as well. But yeah, so this is a Cozy brand hot tub. It's an inflatable hot tub. I think it holds about 250, 275 gallons of water. So it's kind of heavy. So I actually put some cinder blocks underneath because I didn't know how that deck would react with all that weight in that corner. So just to be safe, I put some cinder blocks underneath. So that's one thing to remember. If you're putting it on a wooden deck or inside your house or anything that is not, like concrete, I would definitely recommend stabilizing underneath your hot tubs, especially those bigger expensive hot tubs that hold a lot more gallons of water. These things are heavy. I think a gallon of water weighs like 8 pounds or something like that, so it adds up pretty quick. So yeah, decks, all that, make sure you stabilize it underneath. These are inflatable, so they do come with covers. You'll notice that if you are under a tree or if you just have it open for a little while, you're gonna get debris, dust, leaves, little bugs that will fall in there. So just keep that in mind. You will have to screen all the water out. The next thing is filters. This one has 2 filters. The main filter is the one that pulls the most, so I usually just keep that filter on there. And the other one is like a little side filter. It pulls a little bit, but I just usually keep that main filter running. But yeah, you'll notice that after people get in there, and myself included, we shed skin, and you'll see that the skin's on the filters, which is nasty. But yeah, so you're gonna have to clean it after each use. At least the filters, wash them off. You wash them off, they'll be bright white again, so it's no big deal there. We all have skin, just realize you are gonna have to clean them. The next thing is gonna be your chemicals. They take chlorine and some foliant liquid. I forgot what it's called exactly. But you have multiple chemicals that you're going to put into your hot tub to, 1, get the water clear, 2, to prevent algae, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You can add dye to just give it a nice blue appearance if you wanted to. I don't. I just basically put the chemicals to maintain the bacteria and algae from growing in there. On your filters, you're gonna have to change your filters out depending on how often you use it. If you use it a lot, I would say probably every 2 weeks. If you don't use it a lot, they could last up to a month depending. I know when we first got these hot tubs, we just had them sitting there just trying to see how they operated and worked. The water was in there for about a month before we noticed the filter is getting a little darker. But again, it wasn't being used, so keep that in mind. Next thing you're gonna notice is that I'm running mine off a 110, a regular house outlet, which you can see right there. That's a regular house outlet, so you don't need to get an electrician in there to rewire your home for a 220 outlet. And by the way, I'll link this hot tub or one similar like this in a link down below for anyone who's interested in checking it out. So yeah, so it's convenient because it's a 110. It's easily ran pretty much anywhere there's a regular house outlet. Next thing we're going to talk about is the tools. So your tools, I didn't have none of these tools, so I had to go out and buy all this stuff. And again, I'll link all this stuff down below for anyone who's interested in checking it out. There is a lot of tools associated with this. I'll just go ahead and bring them out real quick. All right, so I have all the cleaning equipment needed to take care of a hot tub or a pool. I'll link all this stuff down below as well. It's a lot of tools, so everything will be down below. The hot tub, the tools, the chlorine, and all the chemicals I use will all be linked down below. In case you have a hot tub, you just need to purchase something, you don't know what to purchase, it'll all be right there. Same thing for the tools. I'll turn the camera around so I can show you guys. Alright guys, so this is everything I use for the hot tubs themselves. I have one pole, so this thing actually comes off. Let me see if I can do it real quick with one hand. So you can see it comes off of there. So I have one of these. These are about 14-15 bucks. They may have gone up since I bought them. And this is a rubber scraper. Just scrape off all like the scum and stuff like that on the bottom of the hot tub itself. The next one is this. This is to basically get leaves, bugs, anything that falls in there. It's kind of big. You catch it with this. And then this is a hose vacuum. You attach your hose right here, and you put it to that stick that I just showed you earlier, right here. And it creates a vacuum using the hose, and all that stuff gets caught in here. You can kind of see, you know, some mesquite leaves and stuff like that have been caught in there. The last thing is measuring spoons. These are just your regular kitchen household measuring deals here, and I'll put that down below as well. Now for the chemicals, this is going to be your test strips for testing, you know, how much chlorine you have in there. What is it? Free chlorine, pH, alkalinity, and stabilizer, hardness. It tests all this stuff. There's multiple kinds, and I'll leave this down below as well. The next one I use is the Pool Clarifier Advanced. This is pretty much just gets the water pretty much crystal clear. This one is a shock oxidizer. So say I'm on vacation, so like I got back from Big Bend, I wasn't able to clean these hot tubs regularly. So when I got back, they were a little, I wouldn't say dirty, but they're a little cloudy. So you threw this in there, and it kind of cleared everything right back up. And then after you do this, you just get back on your regular treatment. But this is just your chlorine. I use granules. You can use the big old disc looking ones, but I use granules. I also have liquid. They work the same, just whichever one you prefer, really. And then last but not least, I have this little towel. I'll leave some shop towels down below as well. This is just for scraping off the sides. Sometimes, you know, leaves and things like that will stick to the side of the walls. You just pick it up with this stuff. But yeah, guys, for those of y'all who are looking for something for like your man cave or your deer camp, and you would put a hot tub, you want to be, you know, hunting and luxury, check out the hot tubs. I'll leave them down below. I think they're pretty cool. They're not as expensive as, you know, the traditional hot tubs, so it's a cost-effective way to basically have a hot tub at your house or your deer camp or your ranch, wherever you want. Like I said, they run off of 110, so they're, you know, they're pretty versatile. But yeah, guys, without further ado, that's gonna wrap it up. Hope you found that helpful and enjoyable. If you did, don't forget to give me a like. Like always, guys, be careful, be good, take care, and God bless. Until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.